Good evening. Thanks for joining us here on the 10 o'clock news. I'm Wayne Garcia.
And I'm Nora Hart. First on Fox tonight, a chance for the community to sound off, and they did. Tonight, the Newberg School Board held a meeting dedicated solely to public comment after a controversy that started with banning symbols, including Black Lives Matter and pride flags.
And then the tension was turned up a notch after an employee arrived for school recently wearing blackface. Fox 12's BRIDGET CHAVEZ shares the message from community members and from a group that gathered even before that meeting started.
One of the organizers here tells me this is about inclusivity and acceptance. And she says her message to the school board is we're not going away.
We are against this proposed ban, and we are against blackface. We're against all these racist incidents.
After a staff member in the Newberg School District showed up to class in blackface last week, community members like Ty Harden Moore are saying enough is enough.
We obviously don't know our history. We obviously aren't taking these issues seriously. We aren't focusing on the issues that we should, because if we were, we wouldn't be here.
Harden Moore is one of the organizers of the demonstration and has lived in Newberg since 2015. She says she's hopeful that school board members will listen to what people have to say at the special meeting held to get public input on the board's recent actions, like banning teachers from displaying Black Lives Matter flags and pride flags or signs.
I think it's about the message that those two particular flags send, and they don't want that message of inclusivity in the schools, because they don't want students of color to feel like they're welcome. They don't want LGBTQ students to feel like they're welcome, and that's the real impetus behind the ban.
The meeting was held on Zoom, and people were given a strict 2-minute time limit to voice their concerns. Some agreed with the ban, saying American flags should be the only ones in the classroom.
After researching BLM, I've made to believe that their plea is to secure the right to life, liberty, and the happiness of all Americans. Oddly enough, that is exactly what the American flag also represents.
Meanwhile, others said this shouldn't be a choice between two sides.
How do we come to a resolution that everyone can be happy with? We need to come together for our kids.
Many who spoke were concerned about the environment these debates are creating. Adding to that concern, the recent discovery of a Snapchat group called Slave Trade, in which some Newberg students used pictures of other students along with racial and homophobic slurs.
While this recent wave of events is certainly incredibly disturbing, we're not shocked, we're not surprised. We know that there's racism in our community, we know there's bigotry in our community, and we're doing everything we can to stop it.
The board is expected to vote on September 28th. In Newberg, BRIDGET CHAVEZ, Fox 12 Oregon.